My name is Alan Davis. I've been attending FBCNL for a little over 15 years. I'm here to give my testimony and get baptized today. My journey in church became serious in 2007. I remember sitting on the right side of the auditorium on April 8, 2007, and Pastor Wayne gave an invitation at the end of the service. I remember stepping out and walking up to Wayne and saying, "I need Jesus in my life." It was at that time he prayed for me, and I remember feeling great about my decision to walk forward on his invitation. On that day, I took an action to walk forward, but the problem was my heart didn't change. I did not want to fully submit my life to follow Jesus, just parts of it. I made some changes that felt like they were the right thing to do. I tried to attend church more, I prayed more, helped teach kids classes, and I even went on mission trips. But looking back, that was just my attempt to justify my decision on my walk forward for the invitation that day. In the years following, I made some terrible mistakes in my life. Mistakes so bad, I felt like they couldn't be forgiven, and I'd never get it right. I've battled for the last 15 years trying to prove to myself that I was saved and that I had done the right thing, but really, I hadn't. I wasn't walking out of service on Sunday forgetting about church, my Bible, the message, or Jesus until the next Sunday, but I knew I was missing something. That all changed for me on February 12th, 2023. On a 4.5-hour car ride, the reality of what I really needed in my life hit me square in the face. I had finally hit rock bottom with the feeling of being separated from God. It wasn't because life was bad. It actually was going great. My marriage seemed to be in good shape. Kids were good. My job was going well. But at that moment when I was driving, it felt like the weight of the world was crashing down on me. I made it 45 minutes into my 4.5-hour car drive when I found myself praying endlessly for Jesus to change my life. It was in that moment I knew that I had finally had to submit my life and my rules that I had been trying to live by for the last 15 years to Him. I cried out to God to change my life, change my heart, come into my life and save me from the sin of myself. After 15 years, that battle was over. That was the day when I finally put aside my pride and can truly say, I am saved and I belong to Jesus. I knew all I had to do was repent and truly believe that Jesus was sent here to die for my sins, and after His death, He was resurrected and now sits at the right hand of God. I know life will not be perfect, and peaks and valleys are coming, but now I know I don't have to deal with those things alone. I know because Jesus Christ is the Lord of my life.